see everybody as they pile into the chat. Starting. All right, here we go. Now we got people piling in. Mr. Shadow Gamer, hello. How are you doing? David, hi. Good to see you. All right, now I got that back over here on the side. Yodel, Olympia Lowlife, Trillsy J, hello. Delight, I'm doing way better. I'm doing way better. Thank you for asking. Let me know if the music's too loud, too quiet. It's supposed to just be, you know, nice music in the background, but if it's too overpowering, I can obviously, whatchamacallit, turn it up, turn it down. I have the power to make that happen. Logan, hello. I warned you. Thank you for the compliment about the stash. Appreciate it. Adik the One's number 26 is if it's out, I have not done it. I might add that to Game of Thrones Season 7, Episode 3. I did the I watched it. I didn't do a reaction to it though. I was still on my break. But starting next week, me and Matt will be back doing those reactions for Game of Thrones. Ohana, I'm doing way better. I'm going to pick up my medication and everything that the doctor prescribed tomorrow. So, Mr. Creep, I remember you. I believe you're just showing up as just a name, as you can see by the, I guess it's over here. But if I remember correctly, Mr. Creep, your profile picture is the dancing skeleton. Is that correct? God Cyan Prodigy. What's up? Oh man, chat's moving by real quick now. Irish Bandit Rob, how are you doing? Hope you're doing well. Doing better. I'm doing better, yeah. Do more Roper, try not to last, where we have the sauce. I might have to do that. Roper's a pretty busy man now, but I'm sure we can find the time. Steven, I've already seen the trailer. All the trailers that have been shown since like I took my break, I've watched just to see what it's like to watch a trailer without doing a reaction. So from here on out, I'm slowly making my way back in. It was a pretty bad ordeal a couple last week, so I'm just trying to slowly move back into what's going on now. James Carmichael, hello. Ken Davil, hello. Ahoy. Gabe Kelly, are you down to come on my podcast and talk Christopher Nolan films with me? Looking fly as ever, bro. Peace. It's a possibility. Send me a message on here or on my Twitter page, twitter.com /flickfreaks, or send me a message on here. Any updates on Jareth Plays? We got a series going right now. Jareth Plays, whatchamacallit, Jareth Plays Outlast 2. I think those are coming out on Sundays now. So we had the first one come up. So yeah, Jareth Plays are back. And they are fun. Goddamn, that guy is funny right now. He's on vacation. We'd be recording more, but yeah. Yeah, I'm doing way better. No, what happened is Sunday night / Monday morning about 3 o'clock, I woke up and I was feeling kind of hungry, so I went and grabbed me a snack in the middle of the night, and we just posted the Game of Thrones reaction for episode 2, and I'm like, well, let's see how it's doing, and I went to go and check it out, and for some reason, just with that video, there was a lot of just comments that either trolls or just hate-filled comments for that video in particular. I've been getting comments like that ever since I started YouTube, you know, that's just something you gotta deal with, but for some reason, place that night. It may have been the straw that broke the camel's back, or I don't know what it was, but it sent me down a dark road. I was incredibly depressed. And I've been prone to panic attacks and anxiety attacks my whole life, and the depression brought on a panic attack, which in turn made the depression worse, which in turn made the panic attack worse, and it was this vicious cycle getting really, really bad. And I wasn't suicidal or anything, but I did call the suicide hotline just to have somebody to talk to, because it was 3 in the morning. I didn't want to wake up any one of my family members. So when I called that hotline, you know, like I said, just to talk, I wasn't feeling that way. I kept getting disconnected, and that in turn made the anxiety worse because I had nobody to talk to. So I broke down, tried calling my sister. She wasn't answering because it was 3 in the morning. Her phone was turned off. Tried calling her husband. His phone was turned off, and I was like, okay, I don't have any more medication for my anxiety. I have to go to the hospital. So I drove myself to the ER. I was there for a while, and while I was there, they gave me some anxiety medicine, which turned out wasn't enough. And they were surprised. They're like, wow, that was a pretty high dose, and you still have a heart rate of like 130, and you're still freaking out. So they gave me some like top of the shelf shit, I guess, and it knocked me out. And I've been staying with my family for the past week. Now I'm back to my apartment, as you can see, obviously. Luckily, though, for you guys, we had a whole bunch of pre-recorded stuff that was still coming out. So it may have seemed, if you're only here for reaction videos, then there was nothing for you. But if you're here for all the content we put out, there were Let's Plays, there were just the reviews and stuff were still going out. We did do a an unboxing video, because David on Patreon, who I can't, yep, there he is right there, just showed up right there. David, everybody in the chat, if you would please do me a huge favor. You see David Stowe right there in the chat. Nothing, like, you can see we have a brand new mic over here with a brand new Rode stand. You're thinking, that's pretty cool. Well, guess what? He bought us another one, so now we have 2 mics. He has donated not only his money, but also he has been I'd say, like, beyond anything I could say of how awesome David has been for this channel in donating his time, his money, and his charity. Everybody, please say thank you, because he's donated not only for me, he's donated for Geek.0, he's donated for All Tower Media. He's the best. Love that guy to death. Thank you, David, so much for everything you've done. But he's also donated to where we're doing Loot Crate unboxings again. We're doing Loot Crate regular, Loot Crate DX, which he's also, just so everybody knows, Loot Crate DX is delayed this month because I guess there was some mix-up with shipping. But we're also doing Loot Gaming as well. But yeah, David, he's the best. He asked a question right now. Dark Tower 719 showing your expectations, apprehensions, hope the theater seats stand still. David, I got good news. I'm not going to see the Dark Tower tomorrow at 719. I'm seeing it tonight at midnight. I am getting a private viewing, or not a private viewing, but a special screening of the Dark Tower tonight at midnight. So I will have my review up before everybody else on YouTube, and I'm very excited for that. My feelings on it, I'm very apprehensive, because from what I've heard from like the premiere is people saying they're trying to mix so many things together in this. They're trying to mix all the books together. As you can see, I have my Dark Tower shirt on right now, you know, just to get me in the mood, because after I do this video here, I'm going to be doing another video There we go. We're going to be doing another video where I'm ranking from worst to best the Dark Tower books, like my least favorite all the way up to my favorite Dark Tower books, and I'm really excited about that. So I'll be doing that after I do this live stream. I just want to come on and say hi to everybody. August Dog, I just saw you on there. You are a new patron, I believe, so thank you so much. You're going to now be in the description box for all of our videos. Thank you, Argus. I feel way better as well. Roderick Glover, you're new. Well, welcome. I hope you enjoy the content that we put out on the channel. But I can't calcium. I see him. Cause you's a skeleton. Hey, how are you doing? I'm doing way better, Clarence. Easing my way back into YouTube. I know it was only a week, but you wish I was boneless? No, I like my bones. I've broken bones before, and that sucks. Music's a little loud. Why don't I try this? Why don't I just crank up my mic? If I crank up my mic, and then I can turn the music down a little bit. I guess since I have music in the background now, it won't, because whenever I have my mic cranked all the way up, there's that static, so hopefully that's a lot better. Martin Rodriguez, thank you so much. David Ballin, welcome. Hopefully that man, I got a goddamn, I'm not picking my nose. I got a hair that decided to curl up into my nose. That kid Robert, welcome. Hello. Aldi's Jason is back. Joe, do you see the Walking Dead season 8 trailer? Oh my god. Oh yeah, the Comic-Con one. It's gonna be a good one. So yeah, I'm pretty stoked for that. It's gonna be good. Oh shit, I forgot to turn. I guess that's oh. Let's go into settings and fix this shit. Output. See if that fixed it. Made it a little bit better anyway. Okay, hopefully that made the stream a little bit smoother. David, you're making a TV show on YouTube? That's amazing. We're actually, I guess I can go ahead and say it's gonna be fucking forever before we can make it happen. But we have a new, we're trying to do a, me, Jareth, Roper, and Sean, we're all doing a tabletop roleplay game right now that we've created called Cosmic Crusade. See if I can add this in image. And browse. This is what we are working on right now. Cosmic Crusade. Something that we are working on, where we are going to release the audio for this roleplay that we're doing. It's going to be shortened. It's going to be actually, okay, I'm going to try and explain this to where it sounds better. But, so we're doing this right now, and the whole roleplay is like 15 hours long. Way too long. So what we're doing is we're turning that roleplay into a script, but still keeping it tabletop D20 based, so you'll still hear the dice roll and stuff. We're making a script out of that, still D20 based, and we're just smoothing it out. And then the goal, but we never have the money to do it because it'd be like $80,000, is to actually turn that into a cartoon series. But we're thinking we're just going to be turning it into a... Here, I'm going to keep that up and just make it smaller. Let's move it up here into the corner. Yeah, there we go. So we're thinking about turning it into a cartoon, but even like a 12 frame per second Saturday morning cartoon style would be like $80,000 for 10 episodes. Each of them is going to be doing about 20 minutes long. It is so fucking funny. Cosmic Crusade. I am very, very excited about it. I think it's going to be a lot of fun. Damn it. Okay, let's go back in here and crank this down to 650. Restream's been a little wonky lately. Sorry, everybody. I appreciate your patience while I get all this taken care of. Oh my god. Okay. Hopefully we're getting closer to where it's a smooth stream. Simmer downstream, find your bearings, get good. Yes, Arch Crusader. The game is based on you, of course. I just threw that logo up today, just, you know, something real quick in Photoshop. It's, so the basic premise, I guess I can go over the premise of the show. It's going to be about three strangers who are thrown together. Jareth is the DM, so everybody knows. It's a space opera. Obviously, it's not a mythological or anything like that. This is straight up space sci-fi in the vein of like Star Trek, mixed Star Trek, Star Wars, and Blade Runner. And you would get us, pretty much. Three unlikely heroes. Hey, thank you so much. I guess I'll move this over here to the side. I really appreciate that. Thank you so much. Get a little dance there. So three unlikely heroes who have to band together to take down, or we're what can I say? We're not good guys. We're as compared to the villains, we're the good guys, but we're thieves, you know. But just think of a whole group of Han Solos from A New Hope before, you know, he became a rebel leader and all that shit. But we got to take down the Sovereignty, who is pretty much the Galactic Empire, and we also have to take down this plague that's going throughout the galaxy called the Tarda Dolor, and we have to take that down as well. It sounds really cool, and it is really cool, but it's also really funny. Oh man, it's so fun. What do I think of the Dark Tower thing? Well, I'll let you know tonight at midnight after I go and see it, because I'm getting an early screening of it. Kujin94 is now following. Thank you. Appreciate it. Danken inhin Argasog. That's some Deutsch speak right there. Are you and Tyrone Mangus going to do another collab? Who knows? Never say never. Khalid Khalifi just subscribed. Thank you. Goddamn Nat. I would love to do another collaboration with Tyrone. That guy is so fun. For the McGregor Mayweather fight coming up this month, him and I have a bet, actually. If McGregor wins, which he probably won't, but if he does win, then Tyrone has to buy a shirt from my store and wear it for a week on his channel. If I lose, then I have to buy one of his shirts and wear it for a week on my channel. It's, you know, just a little friendly bet. But speaking of collaborations, I'm not going to be collaborating with Tyrone, But September 2nd through the 5th, I'm not only going to be doing an in-person collaboration, I'm going to LA. You know who else is going to LA in September? Akasan. So me, Akasan, and the Real Rejects, we're all going to be doing a collaboration. I don't know if we'll be doing a collaboration together. Nat Marin, thank you for subscribing. Appreciate it. So, oh, bonjour, Jelly Duck. L Club Indie Gamer. Blade Runner. Welcome. Yeah, thank you so much. So yeah, I'm going to be doing a collaboration with Akasan, the Real Rejects, maybe Alyssa Be Crazy. Akasan's talking to her right now to get this big collaboration with all of us together. Yeah, it's from the heat that all these nats are showing up. But yeah, that's what's going to be going on in September. And this Saturday, I'm actually going to be going up to St. Louis to get a new tattoo on my chest right here. I think I can show you guys. Yeah, I have it printed out right here. This will be my new tattoo. It'll go about right here. It'll be a little bit bigger, I think. If not bigger, then I'm going to get a double one over here. But yeah, that'll be my new tattoo. I'll hold it up so you guys can see. Something I always like been a fan of geometric designs and stuff, and this is one that I threw together. So that'll be Saturday. Unfortunately, the tattoo parlor that I'll be going to does not allow recording devices, so it's just going to be some pictures here and there. But yep, that'll be a fun day trip up to St. Louis. It'll be about 2.5, maybe 3-hour drive up there. Self-righteous Orca. Are you free like Willie? Minato Namakaze. Hello, how are you doing? Hope you're well. Do you know the books by Dan Simmons, Hyperion, Cantos, Ilium, etc.? Best sci-fi? God, that sounds familiar. Hyperion, Cantos. Yeah, it does sound very familiar. I haven't read them, but they sound familiar. I don't know. Hello to Brazil. How do you say hello in Portuguese? Let me look it up. See how you say hello in Portuguese. Elizabeth Sanchez. Google Translate, because it is the most reliable. That's a. Oh, it is just Hola. Okay. Hola, Brazil. I could have taken a guess, but I didn't want to look like an idiot. Because I know that in Brazil, they do not speak Spanish. They speak Portuguese. Any more Dark Tower tattoos? Nope, just the one on my leg, which is fully healed now. Do you guys want to see? I'll just have to hike up my pant leg here. Ah, damn pants. You can kind of see it's fully healed now. This is a bad idea. Woo! Yep, it's now fully healed. And yeah, it turned out great. Oh, did you hear that pop? That was my kneecap. Oh, man. Oh, wow, that kind of hurt, not gonna lie. We don't talk about Willie as far as we're concerned. He's a betrayer to our kind. Well, I am... Oh, since you are an orca, I do have to give my condolences to Telecom, who passed away. He was a brave warrior who took down many of his captors in his day. Yeah, Telecom, if you don't know, was the orca at SeaWorld who killed the trainers. It was a big deal. Yeah. Man, my knee actually still really hurts from that pop. I don't know if you guys heard that. Did not feel... Normally if you pop, you pop a joint, it actually feels kind of good. But not that one. That one didn't feel too good. Harry Potter says ouch, so maybe you guys did hear it. Elizabeth Sanchez, that beard gives me life. Well, I wish I had more beard. I guess hopefully the mustache will do. I see I'm a follower superfan. Fili Ramos Cerezo, thank you so much. I do appreciate that. All the good vibes that everybody's sending me right now, that does help a lot with the whole recovery process. So, yeah. House of Lords is your show. I'll be sure to check it out, man. The world heard that pop. Russell Crowe's tattoo from Romper Stomper. I don't know that one. Andy Busby, thank you so much, man. Let's go back, because during that pop I missed everybody's chat. Am I going to be watching Star Wars The Last Jedi this year? Oh, you know, David, you bet your butt I'm going to be there. I'm going to be going to see that thing as soon as I possibly can. Oh, Happy Potter. Happy Potter! Guten Morgen. Good morning to you, the Huaho. Is that how you say it? Huaco? Guten Morgen. In our society, he is seen as the martyr who has began our war against humanity. Well, whenever the Orcas take over, all I ask is that you don't kill me. I'd be perfectly fine being a tuna slave, bringing tuna to all the Orca. That's all I ask. You're watching the reaction to... No, wait. I don't have a reaction to Game of Thrones Season 7, Episode 3. Because guess what? We didn't record one! I just watched it, though, and that was a great episode! Daenerys and Jon finally met, and I'm glad that it wasn't what everybody was hoping for, that they just immediately, you know, like, oh, you're great. No, you're great. I was glad that there was a little bit of friction between the two of them. Yeah, Andy, that new It trailer looks great. I was so concerned whenever I first heard about that movie, whenever Cary Fukunaga was not going to be doing it. I was like, man, he could have really done something great with that. But then, you know, it's going to be such a good movie, though. I am so pumped for it. Yeah, Bill Skarsgård, from what I'm seeing, it looks like he is going to just knock it out of the park. I am so pumped for that. Am I watching Justice League when it comes out? Oh, yeah. If it's a big movie, because, you know, we have to review them for Sift Pop, we see everything. Romper Stomper 1992, you need to watch that movie. I will add it to the list. Tell me you're going Thursday. Amy Gunaway, what am I going to Thursday? If you're talking about The Dark Tower, I'm not going to be seeing it Thursday. Because I'm seeing it tonight! I get to see it early! That's right, I'm going to have my review out early tonight. Hello! I am very pumped for Ragnarok. I think Ragnarok has... I guess I didn't even realize I had the Cosmic Crusade logo still up. Yeah, it is only part 1 of 2, yeah. The second movie is going to be when they're all grown up, obviously. It is a great book. It is fucking huge, though. It's like that big. It's longer. Besides The Stand, I think it might be Stephen King's longest book. Obviously, if you don't count all the Dark Tower series as just one thing, because that's fucking huge. Like, all the Dark Tower books, I have them all on hardback over there. And then if you count the Marvel graphic novels, then they're way out here beyond the screen. I have you see Houses MD. They're over. Yeah, they're right there. Oh, you can tell that those are like right here. You can tell that those are House MDs. You must have the box sets too. But man, obviously the camera's focused on me, so I'm actually kind of impressed. Most people see right here the Seinfelds and they can pick that out, but wow, I'm impressed that you picked out those House MD box sets. Oh, Mr. Creep, don't worry. My voice has been cracking for the last 30 years. Well, not 30 years, obviously. Maybe 20 years. I'm 30 now. I'm going to be 31 in, next month. Yep, a big 3-1. How do you rank Force Awakens? Oh, man, I don't know. Third best Star Wars movie? I really like Force Awakens a lot. Yeah, fourth or third best. I like Return of the Jedi and obviously Empire Strikes Back's my favorite. But Return of the Jedi is my second favorite. Man, I don't know. Yeah, fourth or third, somewhere around there. Oh man, chat's going. What are your thoughts on the Watchmen HBO series? There's a Watchmen HBO series? What the shit? Okay. Is what's his name? Gonna be Rorschach again? I hope so, because he killed it as Rorschach. Mini wheat sounds good right now. Damn it! This is what's gonna piss me off. I'm on a diet right now because I put on 13 pounds. You can't tell, obviously, but because I am skinny. I know I'm skinny, but I put on 13 pounds, and yeah, I'm still average weight, but it's just that I put on a diet because I'm in that area right now where my pants don't fit anymore, and they hurt. So I'm on a diet right now just to lose those 13 pounds and get back to where I was. Not because I need to, it's just because I don't want to go out and buy new pants. So, yep, I'm at 180 right now. I want to get back down to at least 170. Again, I know I'm not overweight, it's just pants. That's the only reason. Yeah, the 90s miniseries with Tim Curry of It is brilliant. That's the reason why I'm afraid of clowns. God damn it, mustache. Mustache keeps curling up into my nose like just a rogue hair will like boink and just curl up and like start tickling the inside of my nose. And it looks like I'm picking my nose. I swear I'm not. I'm just trying to get those damn hairs out. Rogue One was so good. It was so fresh and different from all the other ones because it's such a depressing movie, Rogue One. Like, not since, like, Empire had there been a depressing Star Wars movie like that. These are all DVD, Blu-ray, and video games right back here. You want clowns to kill you? As, like, besides sharks, because sharks are my biggest fear. Besides sharks, I think death by clown would be the worst. Not painful, but worst. Fire would be the worst. What do I think about them wanting to do a Wizard and Glass series? Here's the thing. Wizard and Glass doesn't hold the weight if you don't know the backstory of the rest of the Dark Tower. Because knowing where Roland is just as important as knowing where Roland came from. So yeah, Wizard and Glass is... I can't tell you what I think about Wizard and Glass because right after this live stream, I'm going to be doing what I think, or I'm going to be ranking all the Dark Tower books, so I can't tell you where I rank Wizard and Glass, but I'll just go and tell you, it's up there. But man, they're going to have to do a mini-series? I don't fucking know, man. There's a lot to digest in there. There's the Thinny. You have to know Roland before Wizard and Glass whenever he's doing the trial, and then Martin, you know, pushing him into that early test of manhood, the mom. You're going to have to know all that stuff before you even get into Wizard and Glass. And they're not going to be doing any of the Blame the Mono stuff or anything like that, I imagine. Here's the thing. The Dark Tower, I'm going to say right now, it's not going to work as a movie. It's not going to work as a movie. They need to make it a series on something like Netflix or HBO. And I mean, do it right, man. If I had $1 billion, I would not try and end world hunger or any noble shit like that. I would spend every penny of it making the Dark Tower into a good series. Yeah, that's what I would spend it on. What will my next reaction be? I have no fucking clue, man. Whatever. I guess Adik the One just put out Try Not to Laugh 26, so I'm assuming that'll be my next reaction. Patricia Lombard, You Can't Stop. I am on my 8th reread right now. Right now I'm in The Wolves of the Kala, and it's a good book, man. They're so good. They're so fucking good. So far, Logan is best of 2017. It's awesome and dark. Where's my fucking phone at? Oh, my phone's all the way over there. Give me a second. Scoots. I'm your mustache senpai? Thank you. I think I have Logan. I have my movie ranker here. That's what I'm looking up. My list. I think I have Logan at number 3. Yep, I have Logan at number 3 of the year right now, behind Lego Batman movie, and number 1 is Baby Driver. You want a Godspeed to 100,000 subscribers? That's crazy. I want a Godspeed to 100,000 subscribers. Yeah, Robert DeJong. Whenever a studio knows a movie's going to be bad, they don't let any critics get like a. Because normally, yesterday would be like a big critic screener, but there wasn't one. So normally that means the movie's not good. And they've had so many problems with production for this movie, delaying the release of the movie. It was supposed to come out in February. Yeah. I don't care about Idris Elba playing Roland Deschain. I think he can do a fine job. Best adult movie of the year? No, I think that Baby Driver is the best adult movie of the year. Yeah. So far, anyway. I'll just go ahead and read you off my top 10 of the year so far. Number 10 is John Wick 2. Great movie. Number 9 is Split. Number 8 is Get Out. Number 7 is War for the Planet of the Apes. Number 6, Spider-Man Homecoming. Number 5, Wonder Woman. God, that movie's so fucking good. Number 4, Gifted. Not a lot of people saw that movie. It's a movie with Chris Evans. If you haven't seen Gifted yet, I highly recommend it. You could probably find it on DVD now. And then number 3, Logan. Number 2, Lego Batman movie. And number 1, Baby Driver. It's gonna take something pretty damn excellent to knock Baby Driver off number 1. There is an issue with Idris Elba playing Roland. Yes, him being black. It's god damn it. I don't care because Susanna's not going to be in the movie. For those of you who are wondering why people are upset why Idris Elba is playing Roland Deschain in the movie, is because people are saying you can't have Roland Deschain be black because there's a character he deals with who is a huge part. She's one of the main characters in the book series. Her name is, I guess, Susanna, and she is a survivor of the civil rights movement. So, and she's hesitant towards him in the beginning because he's white. So him being black, yeah, Amy, without sounding racist, it's not that. God damn it, it's hard to say because I think that I think Idris Elba is gonna kill it as Roland Deschain. He has the mannerisms. He has that deep, gravelly voice. He's probably gonna do a really good job. And I think that McConaughey is gonna do a really good job as the Man in Black. The only thing is that fucking Akiva Goldsman is a shitty fucking writer. I hate his style of writing. He is not good. And when I found out he was going to be the main writer for this, I was pissed. Imagine it like this. Imagine if you had, and I'm going to say this probably during our Sift Pop review. Imagine if before the Lord of the Rings movies came out, like back in 2001. Back in 2001, you heard they were going to be making the Lord of the Rings movies, and you've read those books your entire life, and you think they're the greatest thing ever. That's how I feel about the Dark Tower series. Now you've heard they're only going to make one movie, and it's going to be a culmination of The Hobbit and all the Lord of the Rings movie or books. And you're like, okay, it's going to be hard to mix all that shit in, but hopefully they can pull it off. Then you hear that Samwise and Pippin aren't going to be in it. You're like, well, you can't not have Samwise and Pippin in it. They're prevalent to the story. And then you hear that half of the Two Towers isn't going to be in it, and that the final book is going to be trimmed down to about 15 minutes. That's everything I've heard about the Dark Tower. And it's kind of... That's how I feel about the Dark Tower. Yeah, Patricia, you got it. You can't fit it all into one movie. Okay. I didn't lose internet. It says that the stream's still going. Yeah. I was going to say, you're confusing me because I'm looking at it right now and it says live and I'm watching it on YouTube. I just have the audio turned off. Yes. Okay. Expecto Patronum. Been fine for me. Okay, so yeah, people are saying that it's still working, so. Is it bad that you've never read the Dark Tower books? No, I envy you. I would love to reread the Dark Tower books for the first time. The way that I felt after they were done is a feeling that I actually... After I've read the last sentence of the last book, I called in sick to work because it was so emotional that I couldn't work that day. Called in sick. Yeah, A Beautiful Mind is great, but I don't even give him credit. I give all the credit to Ron Howard for that one. Ah, shit. Chat's going by quick. Okay. Get Out did speak on a controversial topic, but as a film, it was just okay. Tropes that we all knew, with admittingly the only surprise being... Thank you, Darth Raven. I appreciate that. Thank you so much. Zion Kashid. New Harry Potter with gays. Ready Player One. Oh, man. Ready Player One. I love the book. The books are great. IOI, GSS, Wade Watts, Parzival, Artemis, H. It's going to be great. And that trailer. Oh, man, that trailer was great. Seeing the DeLorean flying around and then all the IOI, the Sixers, those damn Sixers, get in the car and then getting run over by that semi. Loved it. Muchachas and muchachos. What's the scariest Stephen King book in your opinion? Man, that's a good question. Scariest Stephen King book. It's pretty fucking creepy. Pet Sematary is pretty fucking creepy. Scariest Stephen King book. The Stand's not scary. The Shining's not... The Shining is so different from the movie. And it's... The Shining is a great movie, but it's one of the worst adaptations of a book ever. Again, great fucking movie. Darth Raven, you are absolutely right. Just because you love Stephen King doesn't mean you have to love The Dark Tower. Man. I'm trying to think of all the Stephen King books I've read. The Mist is pretty creepy. Green Mile's obviously not scary. Either it or Pet Sematary as creepy books. Carrie's pretty good. I read like almost a lot of Stephen King books. Yeah, it's pretty creepy. I just fucking hate clowns, man. I hate clowns so much, and it was a scary-ass book. And there's a lot of weird shit in that book, man. There's a lot of weird shit in that book. A lot of people don't know this. All the kids in that book, they have a sewer orgy. Not even shitting you. All those kids are like 10, 12 years old, and they all have an orgy in the sewers in the book. Not even shitting you. It's weird as hell. Misery was creepy as hell. That was a great book. It's just... Oh, man. Yeah, I get goosebumps. The first time I read Misery, I got goosebumps. And then the movie was so good, too, man. Am I going to do the new Schmodown? Is there a new Schmodown? I thought those came out on Fridays. Yeah, if there is a new Schmodown, then I'll probably end up doing it. You got a job at Marlboro, the cigarette factory today? Get that money, man. The Duel from Spielberg, that was a creepy movie. Oh, my old school Pennywise impression? I haven't done that in a while. Hello, Georgie. Come on down here and float. I had a little bit of a British twang to it. I guess that kind of makes sense. Isn't Tim Curry British? People are saying Schmodown. There must be a new Schmodown that came out. If there is, then I'll probably end up doing it. Any upcoming horror movies I'm interested in seeing? Besides It? Ah, damn! Aldo Wahara donated $5. Thank you. Wubba-lubba-dub-dub to you. Thank you. Yeah, okay, yeah, everybody's in the chat saying, I don't do team Schmodowns because I don't have a teammate to play with. So I only do singles. Yeah, if it's a team one, I watch them, I just don't do them. Came out yesterday, Inner Geekdom. An Inner Geekdom Schmodown? That'd be cool. I'm tired of those Annabelle movies. Tiger Dean from Vermont. Hey, thank you for joining. Welcome. I love Vermont. I'm actually going to be going to Vermont in October for a wedding. One of my best friends are getting married up there. Legend Tom Cruise. Jesus, that's a throwback, isn't it? No Senpai said it was going to be dressed as Pennywise with balloons. I was asking which style of Pennywise I should do. Tim Curry, Pennywise 17, or my own style. Oh, okay. And Tim Curry Senpai, or Tim Curry Senpai. Tim Curry Pennywise is great. You can't go wrong with that one. How do you donate? Well, there's the, you can donate in the chat. Like there's the, whatchamacallit. Sorry, I'm having a brain fart. Super Chat. You can donate in Super Chat. Or you can go to our Patreon and you can donate monthly if you feel like it. Or a lot of people are heading over to there's a link to our Twitch page. And on our Twitch page, there's... I just noticed in the chat below, like in the description box, you're going to see donate. And that'll take you over to our Streamlabs link. Don't feel obligated to donate, though. Only if you really want to. We're moving up, though, in that paying off that studio equipment. That's going to be a great day whenever I pay off all that studio equipment. And the only thing now is it's going to probably be even longer to pay that off. Not because normally whenever I Here's how I do it. It's $250 a month to pay on that loan for the studio equipment. I normally make on YouTube about $90 a month. Maybe a little more. It fluctuates. Now that we're doing Game of Thrones, sometimes we get a lot more views, and we had Comic-Con just happened, so we posted a lot of videos for that. So normally we might get up to like $145 a month of earnings on YouTube. And then the Patreon, right now I think we're getting $80 a month. So I normally put in my own money, and I try and pay off as much as I can, obviously. But now that I'm going to have this hospital bill, I might be cutting back on that, and I might be relying more on the donations too, instead of putting my own money in as well. But we'll have to see what my hospital bill is. Because for those of you who don't know, America fucking sucks whenever it comes to hospital bills. Some people will go to the hospital and they'll give you like a couple pills. They'll do some blood tests in other countries, and I'm like, $60. Nope. In the U.S., that's going to cost me roughly, because that's what I did. I went to the emergency room. Luckily, I didn't take an ambulance. But I went to the emergency room. They gave me some medicine. They did a blood draw, and they did a urine sample test. That's probably going to run me about $3,500. Not even shitting you. Yep. Somebody screaming Sean. Is Geek.0 Sean in here? I don't see Sean in here. Unless I was a Shaun of the Dead. In which case, it's a U, not a W. When am I going to watch Game of Thrones Season 7? Whenever the next episode comes out on Sunday, we'll post that one. We're not going to be doing a reaction to Episode 3, because we've already watched it. We just didn't do a reaction to it. Oh, Aldo Jones posted a Deadpool? I'll probably react to that. You had a gallbladder taken out in April, was in and out surgery in 2 hours, $9,000. Yeah. Fucking America, man, when it comes to our healthcare. We are some of the worst. Heavy rain? Francis. Love it. Chat, too fast. I mean, I love this sport, but I just gotta... Okay. I have to go. Can I get a quick shout out? Wences Acosta, hopefully you're still in and you can get this shout out. Hey, thank you. Shout out to you. 3.5, that's nuts. Yeah, $3,500. Yeah. Glad you're feeling. Hey, yeah, Fat Man, that's really what matters, you know, is that I'm feeling better. I just wish it didn't cost me almost. Here. Let's do some math. I just wish it didn't cost. Yeah, $3,500 times 7. Yeah, that's what I make. I make about $23,000 a year. So that's a good ass chunk of what I make. Hey, hope you're doing well. Big fan of your videos. You're one of the best again. Hope all is well. Best wishes and kind regards from Scotland, pal. Dion Davis, thank you so much. Ted plays COD. I've read The Hobbit. I haven't read the actual books of The Lord of the Rings. They're on my list of things to read. If I don't reread Dark Tower again. It won't let you hashtag Tim Curry. I don't know what to tell you, man. Hashtag Tim Curry. Just scream it from the top of your lungs. Hashtag Tim Curry. Ted plays COD. Kayla Princess. Hey, girl. Am I feeling better than my nemesis? Yeah. Well, unfortunately, my nemesis doesn't even know that they're my nemesis. So... I heard that people in America's money, when they spend for whole life, they give it later all to hospitals. like after you die, if you don't like have a will. I'm sure that if you die, I'm sure that it would just go to your estate if you have a will, or it goes to the banks. It'd probably go to the banks before it went to the hospitals. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, you broke your hand? Yeah. Okay, so here's the thing. I broke my foot. I knew that my hospital bill was going to be insane. My hospital bill. When I broke my foot, I said, fuck it, I'm not going to hospital because it'll probably heal on its own. And definitely when I broke my toe. So I just went to a family pharmacy here in town and I bought a cast. And my foot was all black and blue, but it saved me like $8,000 from going to a hospital and getting. If you have to get an X-ray or a CT scan, fuck your bank account, man. You are fucked if you have to get a scan. You tried super chat and it froze. No, don't worry. Don't feel like you have to donate, Amy. I really appreciate it, but I don't want you to have to go through trouble if it's not working. Don't complain too much. My Canadian friend had back surgery. They replaced 3 screws and then sent her home. No physical therapy, no support, no nothing. Yeah. Hashtag Nana Bass Man. Do I like Gary's mod videos? I haven't watched any really. Yep, I haven't watched any. David Ballin, thank you so much. I really appreciate that. Gajeel Red Fox, I notice you. I see you right there. Roper T. Roper T is love. Roper T is life. Or are you trying to do like a Stephen Colbert thing where the T is silent? Roper. Because there is no T at the end of his name. It's just R-O-P-E-R. Broke your hand from boxing. 4 x-rays and a pen. Oh, man. You geek out with me over the Dark Tower? I do geek out with you over the Dark Tower. Sony is in trouble. Sony is in a lot of fucking trouble. And not even joking when I say this, there are only 2 areas where Sony is making money right now. That's off their hardware. I think maybe even on their TVs and stuff, they're breaking even. But they're only making money with PlayStation right now. Their movies are not doing well. Emoji Movie, and now they have the Dark Tower coming out. They're in trouble. Sony is in a lot of trouble. What's this? Oh, Reddit trending shit. Amy, I'll always geek out with you over that kind of shit. You send me a message, I'll try and send one right back. We'll geek out together. Everybody's trying to one-up each other with medical expenses and medical needs. Yes, I had to listen to Junkie XL score The Dark Tower today. Really good. Some very mellow track on there. I checked it out. Still kind of on the fence regarding the film's trailers. Yeah, I get it. I totally get it. It's the trailers look like they're all over the place. Any upcoming video games that interest you? Well, a lot of the games that were shown at E3 really got me interested. And then a lot of hate came from those videos too. I'd never heard of, or I'd never played any of the Metro games, and I'd never heard of Monster Hunter, and people fucking lost their shit. I'd never played any of the Ico or Last Guardian or Shadow of the Colossus. Never played any of those games, so whenever Shadow of the Colossus Remaster comes out, that's going to be the first time I play that game. And I'm really excited. I think it's going to be a lot of fun. But people were fucking flipped. What people need to realize is that I did not grow up a gamer. My family was incredibly poor growing up. My parents are both janitors, so I went from Sega Genesis to PlayStation 1. And I was allowed one game a year growing up. Because $60 for a game, that's a lot of money, especially for a family. So on my birthday every year, all I got was, I was like, I want one video game, and that had to last me until the next year. So people are like, how did you not know about this game? It's because not until I became an adult and I could, have my own money to spend, I couldn't afford video games. So, but video games that I'm excited for, the Shadow of the Colossus remaster. What was the... Man, there was a lot shown at E3, man. I'm just trying to... Evil Within 2 is going to be really good. What was the one, the BioWare game that fucking blew everybody away? That one looked amazing. State of Decay 2 is probably the one I'm the most excited for. Let's see what... I'm trying to scroll down the chat. I'm so far behind on chat right now. Yeah, I was noticed. Yeah, you were. Say hello to the bad guy. The bad guy! Rah! I think he meant all the money you make all throughout your life outside of inheritance is spent being in hospitals and medication in what are supposed to be the sunset years of your life. Yeah, probably. Okay, now I get it. 3 surgeries in 2 years to heal. You're eating mini wheats now? I hope they're frosted mini wheats because those are the most delicious. A lot won't know what the Dark Tower is supposed to be. Yeah. The Dark Tower is supposed to be Stephen King's Lord of the Rings, pretty much. It's a giant epic saga with characters from all of his books. And not only his books, but you have Harry Potter references, you have Wizard of Oz references in the Dark Tower. It's a culmination of everything. Because all roads lead to the Dark Tower. Because we all serve Ka. Mini wheats. No! Oh no, don't eat mini wheats. He's in the chat. Beyond Good and Evil 2. I have to finish playing Beyond Good and Evil 1. Not gonna lie, guys, I'm not really enjoying Beyond Good and Evil 1. It's not all that fun. But I'm gonna continue to play it. Better than Diablo. Yeah, okay, yeah. People in the chat, they're saying State of Decay 2 is what they're really excited for. Yeah, I'm fucking pumped for that game. Cuphead's gonna be great. Great men come from humble beginnings. That's very, very kind of you to say. $500 probably more video games sitting in front of you. Nice. When's this Acosta? I'm still on. I'm here. Everything is free over here. It's got healthcare, education history. In fact, you get paid to go to college. Sounds great. That sounds really nice. Take advantage of that. I think college is a scam here in America. I've never played any of the Kingdom Hearts games. That's another one that I missed out on. Anthem. Thank you, Red Hood. That is the game I am like, God damn, I want to play that. God of War 4, I really want to play that because, you know, me being a Scandinavian heritage, I gotta know what Odin, Fenrir, Loki, Thor, all those amazing Norse gods are up to. Have I tried mini wheats? Yeah, mini wheats are good, man. I won't let them eat you. Don't do it. Can you do an Injustice 2 Let's Play or something? I don't have Injustice 2, otherwise I would. Since I'm doing, my expenses right now are insane. I had to pay for the LA trip, my new tattoo, my new tattoo in Saturday is already paid for. But then I'm going to have my medical bill, hospital visit, all that shit. I'm going to be hurting for money for a couple months. And unfortunately, it's not money that I can put back into the channel for like Let's Plays and stuff. Oh, sorry, I had a lot of air in my chest. If I do play a game, it's going to have to be something like Xbox Gold or something like that. I'm a good lawful. Maybe neutral lawful. What do you think of the Star Trek Discovery with all the behind the scenes? I haven't been keeping up on it. I just want that show to be good. I really want it to be good. Godspeed to Fit Decay. We are almost there. We're doing really good today. Thank you guys so much. Do you have a favorite movie that most people consider just okay? Let's go through the list of my top 100 movies of all time. And I'll think of one like, most people just think that one's just okay. Okay. I don't know if people think it's just okay. Maybe people think it's pretty good, but Blood Diamond is in my top 10 movies of all time. Keep going through. People are shitting on Crash, but I think Crash is phenomenal. A movie that a lot of people haven't seen, but should, came out in 2012, directed by Henry Alex Rubin. It's called Disconnect. Holy balls, that movie is amazing. Can I get a shout out? Got to work tomorrow morning. David Ballin, you are shouted out. Oh, the tattoo? Yeah. This will be my new tattoo I'll be getting in St. Louis on Saturday. It'll go right here. It might be a little bit bigger than this. I haven't decided yet. Yeah, it'll go about right there. Maybe over here. I'm excited. Oh, Red Dead Redemption 2. It got pushed back to next year, unfortunately. What's one movie you hate that everyone else loves? Moonlight. Moonlight. I didn't hate it. I didn't hate Moonlight, but I'm like, I don't think it's as good as everybody else says it is. No, not the one with Jason Statham. Crash with Terrence Howard. Deon Davis donated $5. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. Which Scandinavian country is my heritage? I think we think either Sweden or Finland. So, yep. Is where Ormsby's come from. As Above, So Below. Good found footage movie. Heard of it, haven't seen it. The Illuminati has me hostage. They didn't tell me. That's rude. Go to Flamin' Don's in Granite City, Illinois, where I'm from. Flamin' Don's? Oh, a tattoo parlor. Now I'm picking up what you're putting down. Okay. Disconnect came out in 2012. You miss St. Louis? I prefer Kansas City over St. Louis, but St. Louis is still pretty nice. Have you ever seen any of the following? Charlie Bartlett, Nick and Nora's Infinite Playlist, Alpha Dog, A True Story with James Franco. I have seen Alpha Dog and True Story. I know the others, haven't seen them though. Alpha Dog is really good. True Story, I didn't like True Story. I thought True Story was, it was okay. Ken, you're from Sweden? Tola du engelska. I guess you do speak English because you're typing in English right now. Tola du svenska. Hopefully you speak Swedish if you live in Sweden. Do you live in Stockholm? I've got the money. I totally send you a copy of Injustice 2. You don't have to do that, man. Actually, my tattoo artist, her name is Amy. I'll be meeting her for the first time. It's going to be a 3-hour drive up there. Luckily, I'll have company. You love War for the Planet of the Apes? It was a good movie. It was a really good movie. Uh, Shadow of Mordor. Very nice. Very nice. What do you think of Terminator 2, and will you be watching the 3D, the re-release? Titanic had 3D. Terminator 2 is one of my favorite movies ever. Fucking love T2 Judgment Day. It's so good. Jag talar svenska. Ha! Yes, he speaks Swedish. Am I into Japanese movies? I don't know if they're... No, I don't think they're Japanese. I think they're Korean movies. I Saw the Devil, Old Boy. I think those are Korean movies. Is The Man from Nowhere? Is that a Japanese movie? Because that's a great movie. Chat's kicking off. Did you ever finish the Alien Isolation playthrough? Yeah, we finished it. It all came out, I think. Yeah, it's all out. God damn, that game was way too long. That game, I was not happy by the end of Alien Isolation. I was like, I don't want to be playing this game anymore. And I'm sure it did not make for entertaining, content to watch. But yeah, that game is way too long. I never got into Fringe. I tried to watch Fringe, it just never grabbed me. You live near Stockholm. Very nice. T2 scared you? Was it the T1000? Because T1000 is pretty creepy, man. Zach Smith, thank you so much. I really appreciate that. Just so you know, Zach Smith, I've already seen episode 3 of Game of Thrones, so I won't be doing a reaction to it. I was still on my break, so I just watched it for just the hell of it. But moving... Ah, damn, got him. But I'm moving forward with like 4, 5, 6, and 7. I will be doing reactions to those, just not 3. It was a great episode, though. I really loved it. I don't know if I'll be seeing the 3D re-release. I'm not really into 3D. It doesn't do anything for me. And doing 3D in post, I think, is a waste. Who do I think will die in Infinity War? Captain America. Or Tony Stark. One of those guys is going to die. Because both of them won out. Both of them don't want to do Marvel movies anymore. Team Fortress 2... was too long, but glad you used Kinect sensor on the Xbox One. Yeah, I did use the Kinect sensor. I did do that. When Sarah was at the playground. I got a lot of burps for some reason. Am I a member of the bear community? Sorry, I'm straight. I am straight. But speaking of the bear community, I was listening to some Bear Force 1 the other night. Goddamn, those guys are entertaining. David Ballin, I've given you shout-outs. Alina owned the whole episode. Nope, no bees. Bees are gone. I am bee-free. Whew, we've been chatting for over an hour. I think I gotta start getting ready for work. So, I am gonna be doing those other videos. If I can, Mr. Creep, you're bear for life. Kudos, my friend. I have a couple friends who are bears. They have a lot of fun. I am going to be signing off now. I don't even know if I'll have time to do those other videos before work, but I want to thank you guys so much for being patient with me as I was going through all that. It's been a journey, but I am making progress, and I feel like I'm getting better every day. So thank you all so much for watching. I'm going to catch you all in the next video. Again, I love you all to death. You are the best ever. I'm going to catch you later. Until then, Godspeed to 100,000 subscribers.